BeamNG tips and tricks number 1. You can quickly hide your UI by pressing the Alt plus U keys. Perfect for quick cinematics or taking screenshots. BeamNG tips and tricks number 2. You can activate a smoother free camera in settings. Go to camera settings, scroll down and activate smooth movement and rotation. Then press Shift plus C and the free cam now glides when moving. BeamNG tips and tricks number 3. Ever wondered why your mods seem to deactivate randomly? Well, if you play BeamMP, that's BeamNG multiplayer, every time you join a server, all your mods are deactivated in single player to prevent game errors. Reactivating them only takes a minute, unless you have 500 mods. BeamNG tips and tricks number 4. You might know that in photo mode, you can adjust the sun's direction to create perfect lighting, but it resets upon exit. You can permanently move the sun using World Editor. Press F11, search for sun sky, and change the sun's azimuth and elevation for perfect lighting that doesn't get reset. BeamNG tips and tricks number 5. If you play with a controller, you can now activate vibration effects. Head to Controls Options, Vibration and Force Feedback, click the tiny joystick icon, then enable Force Feedback. Select Gamepad Vibration under Feedback type and whack up the strength to 500 and apply. The controller now vibrates when you crash and when your tires lose grip. BeamNG tips and tricks number 6. You can easily measure the distance between 2 points with this UI app. Click UI apps at the camera distance app and enter FreeCam with F8. Fly away and it shows you how far the camera is from your vehicle. For example, we could use it to measure Italy's airport runway, and it's 1.35 kilometers long. BeamNG tips and tricks number 7. You can easily set up AI races with the new radial menu. Open the map and click anywhere to set a GPS destination. Spawn some cars and press E to open the radial menu. Click Free Roam Actions, AI, and then press Race Route. The other vehicles will then race you to the destination. BeamNG tips and tricks number 8. You can easily measure 0 to 62 mph times with this UI app. In the UI app menu, search for performance timers. Add the app and start an acceleration test. This ETK does 0 to 62 in 4.4 seconds. You can also use the app to measure braking distance. BeamNG tips and tricks number 9. If you want to take a break from driving, you can let Autopilot take over. Press Ctrl, Shift and I together and the AI drives for you, so you can grab a snack. BeamNG tips and tricks number 10. Some cars with automatic gearboxes have launch control, which limits engine revs, eliminating wheel spin to improve acceleration. Simply put your car in sport mode, hold the brake and the accelerator, and launch control activates. Release the brake and the car launches perfectly. Launch control is only available on sport variants of the Cherrier FCV, Scintilla, ETK 800, ETK K Series, SBR4, Sunburst, and the Orata. BeamNG tips and tricks number 11. Did you know BeamNG has hidden bonus maps? In the map menu, click Include Auxiliary Debug Content to unlock 5 extra maps. There's a garage, a showroom, a suspension test map, a small grassy island, and a futuristic city map called Glow City. BeamNG tips and tricks number 12. Tired of seeing that blue pickup truck every time you load into BeamNG? Well, you can easily change your default vehicle. Spawn and customize any car. Then in the vehicle menu, press Set as Default. That car will now spawn every time you load a new map. You could even choose the Wydra. BeamNG tips and tricks number 13. Don't reset your car by pressing R. Use BeamNG's recovery system instead. Press the insert key and your car resets on the spot. But if you hold down the insert key, your car's position rewinds along the path you drove. Release the key to reset anywhere along the path. BeamNG tips and tricks number 14. BeamNG's AI traffic has a maximum of 12 cars. Or does it? This hidden UI app allows you to spawn up to 150 cars. In UI apps, add the traffic app. Choose the number of cars you'd like and press spawn, then play. The traffic works like normal, but even though you can spawn 150 cars, your game will run like a slideshow. BeamNG tips and tricks number 15. After crashing your car, you can actually save the car's damaged condition for future use. Open the radial menu with E, click Free Roam Actions, Other, and then save and load beam state. You can only save one beam state per vehicle, but beam states are saved permanently until you replace them. BeamNG tips and tricks number 16. You can easily adjust vehicle mirrors in the vehicle config menu. Click Tuning, Mirror Adjustment, and then you can freely adjust each mirror to your liking. On some vehicles, such as the Gavril MD series, you can physically move the mirrors. Hold down the control key to activate Node Grabber, then click and drag the mirrors to adjust them. BeamNG tips and tricks number 17. If the parking brake automatically releases when you press the throttle, causing you to roll down hills, you can use the toggle parking brake control to avoid this. By default, press P on your keyboard, or you can set alternative bindings in control settings. Press P again to release the parking brake, and now you can perform perfect hill starts. BeamNG tips and tricks number 18. You can easily add a mini-map to your game. In UI apps, search for navigation. When you set a destination, the mini-map shows your route. Plus, you can resize the map to your liking. Left-clicking the map changes the transparency, while right-clicking changes the zoom. BeamNG tips and tricks number 19. This window lets you view your car up close in detail. To open it, press F11, Window, Vehicles, and Vehicle Detail Viewer. You can zoom in, change the camera angle by right-clicking, or even peel back the car's body by holding Shift and using the scroll wheel. This lets you see the suspension and chassis. The view is live, so everything moves as you drive. Plus, you can inspect crash damage in minute detail. BeamNG tips and tricks number 20. You've learnt how to use the free cam by pressing Shift+C. Well, here's what you can do with it. Press F7 and your car teleports to the camera. Press F8 to bring the camera back to the car. Now the whole map is your playground. BeamNG tips and tricks number 21. Most emergency vehicles now have interactive light bar controls. This police car has 6 buttons inside. You can switch from pursuit lights to scene mode, which is used on arrival at the crime scene. Plus, you can signal traffic left or right to get them out of the way. BeamNG tips and tricks number 22. After doing crazy burnouts and donuts, you can easily clean up those tire marks. Hit escape, click environment, and scroll to the bottom. Press clean and all the burnt rubber disappears. You can also save and load one set of tire marks for future use. Although why you'd want to, I have no idea. BeamNG tips and tricks number 23. There's a quick and easy way to change the time of day. Press Ctrl, Shift, and D to instantly switch between noon, sunset, and nighttime. BeamNG tips and tricks number 24. You can see exactly how much power your car's engine is producing with this UI app. Press escape, open UI apps, add app, and search for engine debug. Your car's torque and horsepower are displayed in real time. BeamNG tips and tricks number 25. There's an easy way to create cinematic crashes like this. In the options menu, go to camera and turn on cinematic crashes in free roam mode. Now, when you crash, slow motion activates with some awesome camera angles. It even works with traffic.